What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute, but we back. Look, life has been lifing, but we appreciate you guys waiting on us for another episode of You Heard What I Said. And I'm here with my main one, Kion. What's going on?
What's up? You heard what?
You heard what I said? That's
There
not
you
our
go.
podcast.
Yeah, no,
I'm like, it's been so long. Did I say the name wrong?
no. I just want you to repeat it though. That's all.
You heard what I said?
There you go. That's all
With the
good.
main one.
Yeah, I'm
Look.
good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right. I'm happy to be back because I've been getting a lot of messages like we ain't got no alerts. What's going on with y'all? So we here to give you all some new content. We're excited about it. Matter of fact, let's toast to being back.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Ooh, pretty colors. Mm-hmm.
Slobbing all on this, man. I gotta be careful.
It happens. That's what happens when you've been like on a hiatus. Because I almost forgot my drink. I'm like, wait a minute, that's almost the most important part.
Ooh,
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just bought a new tequila.
Because you know that's what I'm drinking.
Funny, because I was talking to the one of the workers at the store.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him some detailed questions about tequila, and he schooled me on some stuff. And there's one brand that you tend to drink that he was like, nah, dude.
It is.
Like, no, you gotta move on to this. You know, like that's just all about the name. This one you need to try. So I took a picture of it. So next time I see you, it's gonna be on. I want you to.
I'll have to try it out. Different. That's what you're drinking right now?
No, I'm drinking. I'm drinking something else that he also said.
Say all of that.
And that was a little pricey. So I got something else that was same price, but I got the bigger bottle in it. Yeah. And he said that's the one that he uses when he mixes drinks. He said it's the top shelf stuff that he uses to mix drinks with. And so I got that.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So I mix mine now. Yeah. Okay, yep. I'm mixed with some passion fruit. Oh, look at
I'm mixed with some not passion fruit.
Well, look, let's get into it. We gonna stop with all the small talk. We could do that later because the people want to know what the topic is for today. And today we doing Q&A. So, there have been some questions out there and we're here to give you all answers. Okay, and the first one is, if you like someone, and we're talking about like romantic relationships, and they don't like you back, how do you go about that? Like, what's your response? Are you cool with it? Are you going to continue to like pursue? Some people be like, I'm going to wear them down, go and get them one way or another. So what's your approach?
I look at it this way. All right, so going back to 3rd, 4th grade, where you wrote that on the paper. Right. Do you like me? Check yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever gotten a no. But if you got a no, what do you do?
You like, okay, move on to the next.
So a lot of things I think about, how you would act as if you were a kid or a child, and to not have any fear and to not have any, just brush it off and be like, you're one step closer to that. Yes. So I'll just say, just go out there and move on to the next one. Or better yet, just like you do that, do you like me? Yes or no? And they say no. Hey, can you scratch that out and pass it on to her?
Oh, savage.
Just move on, man. There's so many people out there in this world that are a good companion to you. Mm-hmm. And just got to keep on until you find them. I don't know. What about you?
First off, I've never gotten the piece of paper where somebody's name was like already scratched off and then they added
Oh yeah,
mine,
no.
or I've never added anybody else's name. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that
But
would be insane.
yeah, I am for like you said, kid like, because when you are a child, infant, whatever, those are like your innocent years. So you definitely don't have all that negativity, put into your life as of that time. So I'm all for it. Yeah, if I like someone and they're like, yeah, nah, I'm like, oh, okay, then no. Like, maybe it was like a blessing in disguise, so I just kind of look at it as a positive, like, okay, that just was not the person for me. And I'm okay with it, especially at this big age. Well, heck, even at my younger age, because I was always, I don't know if it's the Sagittarius in me, but I'm like, I ain't gonna never let them see me sweat. So whether it bothered me or not, I'm gonna act like it didn't, because yeah, you
Right,
ain't about to catch me. So yeah,
right.
no, I definitely would just move on. I'm not gonna continue to try to pursue or anything like that. I'm like, all right, enjoy, have you a great life. And I would mean that genuinely. So
And a lot of times that's just that playing hard to get, until all of a sudden you got someone else, and then they're like, oh, maybe I do want to, you know, talk
mm,
to you and be with you. Because a lot of times that's what it's all about.
mm,
Men and women. It's that it's that playing hard to get. But then
yeah.
when they see you with someone else, they're like, oh, okay,
hmm
maybe I'm
yeah.
missing out. I need to go after it.
Right. Yeah, I might have played them games of the hard to get type stuff in my teenage years, but yeah, nah, I'm not chasing nobody right now. And yeah, I don't need you to chase me, because if I tell you no, like if it's on the other end, there's something about you that I'm like, that might be a little off, because I
Right.
definitely feel people's energy. So it's like, okay, yeah, nah, I'm not trying to give you that time of day as of right now, and probably not ever.
Ever, ever.
Ever. It's funny because people say I hold grudges, but I'm like, forever. Hey, it is what it is. You heard what I
That's a
said.
mighty long time.
Right. So that's that one. So the next question is, so when you're in a relationship and your partner, these questions kind of coincide. When your partner states, I'm no longer in love with you. And we had another episode about the difference between in love and love, whatever. But we're going to go for the romantic in love. So your partner states, I am, I don't know why I keep hitting this camera. The partner states, I am no longer in love with you. But you're still madly in love with this person, thinking that y'all got something good going on. Once again, how do you respond to that? Say it's even a marriage, right? Say you're married and your wife or husband says, you know, I've been struggling for a while, and I'm not sure exactly where things fell off, but I'm just no longer in love with you. Like, how do you respond? Oh my goodness, just thinking about it, it's like, oh.
Ooh, you saying it to me right now. I'm just like, you know,
Like, whoa.
man, I'm taking it to heart. Like, ooh, my heart
Yeah.
just dropped.
That younger me would have been like, okay. That was like my favorite word. Okay. So you want to go get something to eat? Like, that younger person would be like, look, you ain't gonna never catch me phased. This part of me, would I want clarification, or just for you to come out of nowhere? And in my mind, I didn't like see the red flags. I, didn't know, because everything seemed to be pretty much, normal. So what would I do? I just would have been like, oh, okay, I didn't know that you felt that way. You know, is this something that you want to continue to pursue, and that maybe, you were, those feelings will resurface? Or would you say, like, this is a relationship that no longer serves you? Because if it no longer serves you, then I don't want to hold you up and be that hindrance for you to find whoever is like the love of your life. So of course I would be hurt and I would be sad, but I'm gonna get over it, and I'll just be waiting and hoping and manifesting that, next relationship that's even better for me. So I'm not gonna hold you back, and I'm not gonna force anyone to be in my life or force someone to love me in a romantic manner. So, because that's not gonna end well for either one of us. What about you?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
I would first. Of course, there's a lot of factors. Of course, kids,
Mhm.
like how long you've
Yeah.
been in a relationship, whether if it's a boyfriend girlfriend or if it's a marriage. But
Mhm.
if they just come out of blue and say, I love you, babe, I'm no longer in love with you. I take a step back and breathe for a couple seconds because it would hit me hard. But then I would simply ask, to elaborate because maybe we never had those talks before, and so
Mhm.
I would want them or her to say, to explain what went wrong or
Mhm.
why she came to that conclusion, whether if it's someone else, whether
Mhm.
if it's something that I'm doing, something she's doing, or what have
Mhm.
you,
Mhm.
and then to go about it that way. I mean, it'll be
Mhm.
tough, but I don't
Mhm.
want a relationship where I don't, I mean, feeling love. I mean, to me, you can say I love you to your best friends or your good friends or just to
Mhm.
someone out in the blue because you want to spread that energy around. So it's that in love is what to me is what's deeper than just saying I love you.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
would just want to get down to what's up. And if it's something that is just flat out can't be uh
Mhm.
can't be corrected or
Mhm.
worked on, whether if it's
Mhm.
through counseling or what have you, then I mean probably it's time to move on because
But
you
I
don't want to
also
be in.
believe, like, we are mirrors of who we are. So, when you see me growing, hopefully that's gonna be like, oh, let me step my game up, and I'm gonna start, growing as well. But yeah, I don't know, maybe because I've been single for a while, I'm just so set in my ways that I'm like, look, you want to be out, okay?
You
Bye.
you gotta listen to the audiobook "Who Moved My Cheese." That'll put some ideas into your head
Yeah,
in terms of some things that some adjustments that maybe need to be made.
yeah. I mean,
Yes,
who knows?
have you read that book yet?
No, I haven't. And this is single me saying all these things. So who knows when that guy comes along and just blows my mind what I might be saying then. So we'll see. We'll see if somebody can come and blow my mind. so
He's out there.
so look, what questions have they been polling you or asking you about?
It's been a mixture of
Mm-hmm.
relationship questions and life questions. So I don't know if you
Okay.
want to kind of
We can go
go
into
back and
life.
forth,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
do you want to go relationship and then go through life, or just kind of bounce back and forth?
we can go to life questions. We ain't just knocked out two relationships. So yeah. What's going on with the
All
life
right, so we do
questions?
two. Okay, we do two life questions, and then I'll kind of
Yeah.
bounce back and
What the
forth.
people want to know.
How do you stay resilient in the face of setbacks?
Ooh. I guess you just kind of have to know your self-worth and say, okay, yes, this happened to me, but why did it happen to me? Did it happen so that I could become like a better version of myself? Did it stop me from, setting myself up for some type of disaster or whatever? So I think we're just all innately built to just be like, okay, you fall down, get your ass right back up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't fall down and stay down. You like, okay, yes, this happened. What lesson did it teach me? Let me learn that lesson. Let me pick it back up and apply it to the next situation. So, yeah, that's all I
Okay,
got.
great advice.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate you.
yeah, all right. And the next one regarding life and personal growth is how do you define personal success?
Mm. I guess to me anything that I've been working on, and I just kind of succeeded or excelled in it. Whatever it may be, whether it's job related, any personal relationships or whatever related. If it was a goal that I had set and I achieved that goal, then I count that as success. Even if there was a goal, say not just job related, say a personal related, and say I was like, okay, in 30 days I'm gonna lose 10 pounds, right? So if I lose those 10, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's success for me, like I achieved it. But even if I lost just the 5 pounds, I'm also gonna see that as success, because that's still moving forward. And I'll be like, okay, what is it that I did to lose those 5, and what can I do better to help me next month to eventually lose those 10. So yeah, I mean, or any way that I might have benefited and helped others. I used to be in the counseling world, so when a student would come in and give me the issue or whatever, and I helped them solve a problem, that was a successful day. For me, it was like, ooh, help this one out, and yeah, that it makes you feel good, and you got your job done. So, what about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds good.
I agree. No, I mean, personal success is what you do. In my opinion, like what that you're happy about, and and time goes by. I was listening to there's this one mentor from afar, so to speak, that I listen every day. He produces like a 3 to 5 minute clip, daily motivational clip, and I watch it and listen to it. And it's funny because this morning, it might not have been this morning, it might have been yesterday that I watched today. But anyway, it talked similar to this in terms of like your time, where if you're spending 2 hours a day on something that you just despise and you hate, versus spending 10 hours on something and you think it's only been 2 hours because it's something that you enjoy, that's success in a sense, where you find what your passion is, you find out what you love to do, and you do it, because then it's just routine. And because I was, a lot of like there's this one guy just retired from the NBA. He's been playing for in the NBA for 16 years, 35 years old, and all he's known is basketball.
Yeah.
And he's had success over and over and over again, and is simply defined as him giving it his all. So not necessarily all the accolades or the MVP awards or this, that, and the other. It's just laying it all on the line, enjoying what you're doing, and just giving it everything you got, and being happy and content about that.
Right. We used to do like little motivational sessions and little motivational clips and stuff. So yeah, we definitely got to get back to that, because I think we both have some great things to say. So okay, y'all, we gonna get back to it.
We will get back to it. How's my mic? I mean, does it sound okay here, or should I sit up closer to have it like this? Like this? Is this cool? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you good, but go closer again. It might have sounded a little clear.
Like this?
I don't know if it was clearer or just louder. It might have just been just louder. I only had a sip.
Not even gonna talk about that. That has nothing to do with the question. I just have been on it a while, so I'm just trying to let everything out for the past month and shit. Just trying to think about everything that happened.